Today is Thursday, June 24th. Today we're climbing McFarland Mountain. No official trail, so we may be going into some gray areas here. I'm parked at Acadia National Park headquarters on the Eagle Lake Road. It doesn't have any tourist facilities here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk east along the Eagle Lake Road about a quarter mile. It's real close. There'll be a dirt road with a gate. And then from there, we're going to go up a dirt road to a weather station. And then hopefully on to McFarland Mountain. So here we go into the unknown. Simple map showing my route. I parked here, Acadia headquarters. There's a road just down the road. That's where I crossed the highway, and then I went up to where the weather station was, to McFarland. I found a path that led up here to Young's Mountain, and I took the Young's Mountain trail back down through the Breakneck Ponds to this Carriage Road over here, back to the highway and walked back. So that was the loop that you'll see in this video. So here we are at Eagle Lake with the headquarters of Acadia National Park. There's even a sign, McFarland Hill Drive. So across the street up there, McFarland Mountain. So we've come to this, just off the Eagle Lake Road, we've come to this gate. Do not block gate. It doesn't say do not enter. So we are going to go up this dirt road around the gate. We're not blocking it. It's kind of a gray area. It's a very short walk up a hill, and I believe this is the weather station, and beyond this field should be McFarland Mountain. So we're not going to go near any of this equipment. We're just going to skirt the edge of the field and see if we can't find a pathway. There's a little winding path here. I'm just to the left of the weather station, so I'm just going to follow that into the woods. There's a broad field here, and you can hear traffic behind me from Eagle Lake Road. There was a ski lift that operated from the 1930s as late as 1971 on this mountain. So it was like a rope pull lift for skiers. Anyway, that's all gone, but we might see some equipment from that. Kind of an interesting bit of history. I'm at the top of the field, top of this little hill. You can see Eagle Lake down there with Cadillac Mountain behind it. And if you turn, I'm at the edge of a dark wood. So here we go into the dark wood. Some old mechanisms and a piece of concrete. This is probably where the ski lift had started. Broken glass on the ground, and some mechanical equipment here, probably related to that ski lift. There's this broad opening through the trees. It's quite steep, but you can see that I guess there must have been something here. It's almost like a road, but it's pretty rough. It's hard to believe anybody'd want to ski down this, but I guess if it's been 50 years, a lot's grown up. Pretty thick vegetation. I just wanted to give you an idea of kind of what's up here. It's easy going because there's lots of space and lots of rocks. Hard to believe anyone would ski up this, but maybe the far side, headed this way, which is west. Maybe that's a little clearer than what I'm going up, which seems really steep and rocky. You really don't want to look under that pile of leaves. Trust me. I like this sort of saddled spruce tree coming out of the granite. It's kind of like an origami. It's kind of like a, what do they call those little trees? Bonsai. Anyhow, there's granite, no discernible path. I'm just kind of wandering around the top up here. It's kind of like a plateau and looking for a summit marker of some sort. I think this is a very interesting view. I wish there were fewer trees, but you can see a steep peak here, this broad mountain, and then a big pond, and then a mountain behind that, behind the trees. So I'm glad I came up here because I don't think you get this vantage very often. Here we are, the summit of McFarland Mountain. Lots of trees up here, so it's hard to see the ocean. There's definitely a path descending the north side of McFarland. I'm gonna follow it and see where it goes. I'm not that tired, so I kind of want to know if it connects up with the Young's Mountain Trail and if I can come out on the Eagle Lake Carriage Road and maybe walk back that way. Something to explore. Some rocks, but really a very discernible little goat path here. And I'm going down. So I think we're going down the north side of McFarland. I'm very curious about where I'm headed. There's a steep granite scramble, but if you kind of bear north, which would be to the left, you can come down that and then you're in the woods, and I think there's a somewhat discernible path, and I'm pretty sure we're going to connect with the Young's Mountain Trail. So we've descended. Things have started to get flat and then they look like they're actually going up. So I think we're off the mountain, we're in the woods, and I think this is the trail. There's no blazes, of course, but it looks pretty well worn and distinct, so I'm just going to keep following it. I don't know how long I've been walking, 10-15 minutes maybe since that granite scramble. So we're just going to keep going, see where we end up. There is a hill here, so I am going up, but I also think I'm headed in the right direction. I'm bearing north and east, so I'm going to keep going this way. Still on a trail, and it's pretty distinct. The terrain reminds me of Young's Mountain, so I think maybe I'm on the edge of it or close to it, hoping to find a connection and then come down that side. The trail stays pretty easy to follow, and now I'm descending, which I find encouraging, but also I don't want to climb two mountains today, so hopefully things will make a little more sense in a few minutes. So I'm definitely on the summit of Young's Mountain. That's the good news. I know where I am. The bad news is I missed the trail down, so I've got to backtrack and find that. But since I've been up here, if you refer to that video, I'm going to stumble around up here, take a few pictures, and then head back down and find that trail down Young's Mountain, since that's where I am. I guess McFarland connects to Young's, and then we'll find the Young's trail down. Adventure. From Young's Mountain facing east, which is just a vast distance that you can see today. The clarity is amazing. This is Schoodic Mountain, kind of sloped hump. If you can see it in the video, I'm not sure, but I can see the windmills that are in like Eastbrook, north of Eastbrook, near Molasses Pond if you have a map. That has to be at least 30-40 miles. So, amazing day up here. So I'm facing due east. I'm certain that that's not the path I came up. This path is facing east. I came from the south. It just came up that way. So if you head south on Young's, you'll find a path that will take you to McFarland. I'm going to follow this and hope it takes me down the hill of Young's Mountain to the Breakneck Ponds. Descending Young's, there's a little hollow tree that I saw, I refer you to that video. So it's nice to have a landmark. It's good to know where you're going. So I'm just going to follow this down to the ponds. This is a really beautiful trail. I don't know if the video really does it justice, but there's so much green and the moss is almost white. So it's really quiet. There's butterflies, birds. It's just a wonderful day out here, and I'm glad I came this way, even though I didn't really know where I was going, and it's a lot more steps, but there's something to be said for just wandering the woods and
following a trail, not knowing where it goes, having some confidence that you'll figure out where you are. So coming off Young's Mountain, you'll see a big dead tree and then this even larger split tree. And if you look through the woods to the left down the hill, you'll see, spying through the woods, you'll see the car fender. And just after that, we'll be at the Breakneck Ponds. It's a lovely day here, a little bit of wind. And we're gonna follow the Carriage Road south to the main road and then make the loop back to park headquarters. So here I am at the Eagle Lake entrance to the Carriage Road, having walked back from Young's Mountain. It's like a parking lot. It's like the Tour de France, everyone's on bicycles. So I'm gonna walk back to the headquarters and get my car. Glad I didn't park here. Walking west on 233, just up this hill. Top of the hill, we'll be at park headquarters. So here we are back at the car, Acadia Park headquarters. No problem getting up McFarland Mountain, and it'd be easy to come down the way I came up through that field. But it was fun to learn that you can climb all the way from McFarland to Young's Mountain and take the Young's Mountain path back. Real pleasant hike. Didn't see a soul until I got to the Carriage Roads, and then the Carriage Road is just packed with bicycles. That was the most unpleasant part. But the rest of the day was great. I really like that these hikes are so close and not populated with people, so nice little secret there. Maybe I shouldn't be making a video. So that was fun. I'm not even sure what's next. Maybe one of the bubbles, I think, north or south bubble, but we'll see. Another hike soon. Good day. Excellent. Are you going to help me edit this video? Are you? You're just going to take a bath.